welcome back to my channel, Simply Subrena. I'm Subrena. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. So today I'm here with kind of like my top tips video. So I have gotten a few questions of how do I keep my natural hair healthy while being a straight hair natural. So I'm here to give you my top tips on how to keep your hair healthy while being a straight hair natural. So you guys have seen plenty enough videos of me doing wash days, even though I wear my hair straight, and you guys have seen my hair like still shrinks up to like here, even though I have like mid-back bra strap. Well, I really it's like bra strap length now because I've been trimming. My hair still shrinks up a lot, with the exception of my crown area right here, and that area has always been the loosest part of my hair anyways. When I big chopped, if you guys have seen that video, that hair always grows in waves. It's never been kinky, coily, stuck to my head like the rest of my hair. So a lot of you guys are kind of shocked when you see that, even though I straighten my hair so much, you're like, oh my god, your hair is like still really healthy even though you straighten your hair. And then I have other little minions on the side that says, girl, your hair is heat damaged, when they see this section of my hair because it's so much looser. And I feel like this part of my hair was kind of what made me kind of want to become straight hair natural, because I knew I would never be able to match this pattern of my hair to the rest of my hair, because the rest of my hair literally shrinks to my head and this one will have length for days. So that kind of deterred me from wanting to do like wash and goes and like stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just straighten my freaking hair. But also it's a manageability issue as well. I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, like I be busy and I just don't have time to be trying to do natural styles, and it just don't come out right all the time. Like, we tired of that. I'm tired of it. I will not do it. So if you are thinking about becoming a straight hair natural, I'm gonna give you my tips, what I do to make sure I can still have a nice head of hair still, even though I straighten it so much. Even though personally I don't necessarily care if my curl pattern loosens, because I know it's inevitable if I am going to continue to straighten my hair on the basis that I do. If you are someone that does not want to alter your curl pattern whatsoever, being a straight hair natural is not for you. Okay. If you straighten your hair like once every now and then, you just make sure you practice safe heat and take the take the proper precautions before you straighten, like doing a strengthening treatment to make sure your hair can handle the straightening process. And if you are curious about this hair, before I even get into the video, I will leave a card. Is it this side? One of these sides, and I'll also leave the video down below. I actually tested out my braid out routine that I used to do when I was relaxed on my straight and natural hair, and this is what I got. So if you guys want to see that, definitely check that out. My first tip number one, is moisture. You want to make sure that your hair is still receiving a good amount of moisture even though you're wearing your hair straight. So what I do is whenever I wash my hair, because sometimes, not sometimes, the majority of the time it is not every single week. On average, I wash my hair probably every 2 weeks. On a busy time frame, it'll be like every 3 weeks. If I'm protective styling, depending on what that style is, things happen, okay? But either way, whenever I fully wash my hair, I make sure that I'm doing a really good deep conditioning treatment. Sometimes I will do one that's just strictly moisture based. Sometimes I will do one that's a light protein, but have a good moisture protein balance. My newest deep conditioning routine is an Ayurvedic oil mixture with whatever deep conditioning I'm using at the time, and I feel like that gives me moisture out of this world. If you are interested in that, I will link that video down below as well, and I'll probably put it in a card. Yeah, so making sure that my hair is properly moisturized is huge, because I know my hair needs that. I am natural. Even though I straighten my hair, your hair still naturally gets drier than the average texture, so your hair is still going to need that moisture. The second point of making sure that my hair is moisturized enough is when I wear my hair straight now, I have adapted a moisturizing and sealing routine, which I used to do obviously all the time when I was relaxed. But when you're relaxed, you don't have to worry about your hair reverting. When you're natural and your hair is straightened, you kind of have to worry about that. But I've actually found a routine that does not revert my hair back. I also have a video on that. So all these videos will be linked down below. So moisturizing, sealing when my hair is being worn straight is very important as well, because while your hair is straight, I know you want to keep it short, you want to keep it flowy, but you don't want however long you're wearing your hair straight to just be dry and just keep drying out, because then you're going to cause breakage because your hair is now dry and brittle. It's down, the ends are free, it's rubbing against your clothes, it's rubbing against different objects. So you want to counteract the possibility of your hair breaking, and that's by making sure that it's moisturized. So tip number 2 is protective styling. So even though I wear my hair straight when it's out, I have moments where I will protective style for at minimum a month. So there's a month where my hair is not getting heat passed through it. I'm not running through my hair. It's tucked away. It can essentially take a break. Take a break from everything you be doing to it, to all the heat, the manipulation. Sometimes your hair just needs a break too, okay? It can only withstand so much. And my protective styling months honestly are typically throughout the summertime. I live in Florida. It's very humid. It rains a lot, so the humidity level is like super high. Granted, now my hair is pretty heat trained, so it is more resilient to humidity. I have noticed that because it has started raining now, and it's like May, so it has kind of started the raining process already. But I've noticed going out in the humidity, my hair does not revert as fast. So my hair is being trained to stay straight. But with that being said, I feel like I just don't want to ever put unnecessary heat on my hair. I don't want to have to go in every day straightening my hair to make it look a certain way. So on times like this during the summer where I know it's going to be a lot of humidity, it's going to be raining like crazy, that's when I would typically protective style. And I'm actually going into a protective style like in a couple of weeks. And I'll keep it in for a month, like I said. And that's also to give my hair a break as well and to not cause unnecessary heat usage. So there's ways that I give my hair a break by how often I use heat. So I straighten my hair on average once a month. So I will straighten my hair, I will wear my hair straight for a week. If the next week, more than likely, if I'm being lazy, I will do a bun. I'll moisturize and seal my hair up. I'll do a bun. Or I may do a no heat style like this that you see now on my straightened hair. If it's a month that I just know too much is going on, it's going to be hectic, I'll probably bun the second week, and then the third week I'll probably go in and then do a style like this. But either way, I only put heat on my hair max once a month. And if it's more than that, it has to be because maybe I have an event coming up and I just really want my hair to look a certain kind of way. So I'll probably wash and straighten my hair again. So at that case, then it's maximum twice a month. But on average, I'm only putting heat on my hair once a month. Now, if you want to be a straight hair natural and you want to wash your hair every single week because you want to deep condition your hair every single week, and then you're turning around and straightening your hair every single week, be prepared that you are going to probably lose your curl pattern faster than the average because you're putting heat on your hair more than I am. So you may have a different result when it comes to your hair shrinkage and your curl pattern than I do because you're using more heat than I do on my hair. If that is your preference, if that's what you want to do, you can still do it. Just make sure you know, you're deep conditioning, you're giving your hair the proper treatment that it needs, you're using heat protectant and stuff like that. using the lowest heat setting possible whenever you straighten your hair. So when I first started out, I was straightening my hair on 430 degrees. I'm still straightening it on 430 degrees, but I'm contemplating going lower. I'm actually going to try to start straightening my hair on 400 degrees even, because now I use pretty large sections so I can get through my hair faster. But I feel like if I decrease the heat and then use thinner sections, I can get the same result. Hair does burn. Is it 450 degrees or 400 degrees? I feel like it's 400 degrees. So to literally flat iron your hair, anything over that is kind of, you're asking for it. So I will be minimizing the heat setting that I use to straighten my hair. So just keep that in mind. If you are someone like, girl, I don't care about my curl pattern, I want my hair to be laid and slayed, I want every strand as silky straight as possible, boo, do whatever heat setting you want to do. Again, just make sure you are giving your hair the proper treatment that it needs to stay healthy. So tip number 5 is protein treatment. Now, I personally do not do a protein treatment super often because I am protein sensitive. My hair gets really dry, really brittle, real easy, real easy, but your hair still needs it. And I've learned to just combat it with a really good moisturizing deep conditioner after each protein treatment. So the fact that you're going to be putting heat on your hair so often, or more often than the average, your hair is going to be more likely to break down its barriers because of the heat. So you want to go in and you want to do a strengthening or protein treatment, and I personally do it, I want to say every 6 to 8 weeks. So on average you could say every 2 months, that's when I'll go in with a protein treatment. But there are a lot of my moisturizing deep conditioners that kind of have a protein moisture balance, but sometimes that is not enough. Sometimes you really just need to get like a hardcore protein treatment. And whenever you start to see a lot of breakage and your hair is brittle, sometimes you may think you need moisture, but honestly you need protein, because that's just your hair saying it's just not strong enough to withstand everything that you're doing to it, and that's why it's becoming so brittle and it's breaking. So just keep that in mind. Moisture is, I feel like, number one. But then every now and again, protein is up there too. You have to maintain a good moisture protein balance. Always wrap your hair, guys. Like, I hope I don't have to say this, but I'm saying it for the people that I have to say it to. Always wrap your hair. When your hair is straight, wrap your hair up, put a satin bonnet on, a satin scarf, whatever. Sleep on a satin pillowcase. I do both. I do all of the above. I use a satin scarf to wrap it, a satin bonnet, and I sleep on a satin pillowcase. Okay, triple protection. But I don't just leave my hair out. I have before, but I always protect my hair at night when I go to sleep. I don't just have my hair all over the place. And if I'm not gonna wrap it with anything, then I at least have my satin pillowcase. So that's still at least healthier than the average pillowcase for my hair. It's not drying out my hair, it's not pulling on my hair, any of that. But part of maintaining healthy hair is making sure when you're going to bed your hair is properly like wrapped up, you guys. You can't just be out sleeping on cotton pillowcases, tossing and turning, and wondering why your hair is breaking, why your hair is consistently dry. Like, those are all my tips on how I maintain my hair to my standards of what's healthy, even though I straighten my hair a lot. And for everyone that is thinking of becoming a straight hair natural, that have been wondering, and for the ones that have asked, these are my tips. I hope you guys found this video very helpful. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you did. If there's any other kind of videos you guys want me to make, definitely leave those down below so I know. Also, don't forget to check the description box for all the videos that I mentioned in this video that would be helpful to you. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Join the fam, sis.